with that being said, we have three special speakers today. Briefly, the first, I'd like to introduce Brendan LeMieux. Brendan has been involved with Best Buddies for a long time. He's actually one of our global ambassadors, and you'll also be hearing from Brendan a little later on. He's an avid musician, so he's going to play with our band in a little while.
Brendan, hold on a second. I want to try something. All right. Go ahead, try on the mic.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Awesome. All right. Best Buddy saved my life. That's no exaggeration. I'm Brendan LeMieux. Before I found Best Buddies, school was a really lonely place for me. As a kid with a developmental disability, I was the kid who got laughed at and stared at, teased and bullied, and yes, called the R word. Middle school almost did me in. But when I got to high school, I found Best Buddies. My first 2 years of high school were so much better. Because of Best Buddies, I had people to hang out with and people who wanted to hang out with me. Everything changed for the better, thanks to Best Buddies. Dr. Seuss once said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind." That's the kind of people I found in Best Buddies. Unfortunately, after my sophomore year, our chapter president graduated. No one stepped up to take her place. And without a leader, our chapter folded. High school without Best Buddies was awful. I was so stressed that I lost 25 pounds, and more than once contemplated not living. I left after junior year to go to music school in Massachusetts, and there I found Best Buddies again. I was paired with my buddy Alethea from Tanzania, who attended Mount Holyoke College. A few years later, I moved back to Connecticut. The first thing I did was call Best Buddies CT, and they were right there for me. Became an associate member with the Yale chapter, and after that was matched with my Citizens buddy Caleb. One of the best things about Best Buddies for me has been the opportunity to attend the leadership conferences in the ambassador training program. At my first conference, the theme was Inclusion Revolution. It really resonated with me. Thanks to Best Buddies, I know the difference between inclusion and exclusion. Exclusion is walking up to a table in your high school cafeteria where other members of your high school marching band are sitting, being told you have to sit at a table corner away from everyone else. Inclusion, walking into the McNutt cafeteria at Indiana University during a leadership conference and having so many people welcome you, you have to go from table to table to talk to them all. Exclusion is sitting at home weekend after weekend because nobody you call on the phone calls you back. Inclusion is getting a phone call from your Citizens buddy inviting you to a concert at the House of Blues in Boston. The French pilot Antoine de Saint-Exupéry once wrote, "It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye." That's what the Best Buddies mission of social inclusion promotes, seeing with the heart. When you look at people that way, social barriers dissolve. Best Buddies saved my life through acceptance, friendship, and support. And I know there are so many others like me out there, literally saved by Best Buddies. The theme of this year's leadership conference was Journey to Innovation. Innovation means the introduction of something new, including new ideas. The innovation that Best Buddies is spreading all around the world, through all of our programs, in schools, in jobs, as ambassadors, as citizens, and in society, is inclusion for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Your support is what helps Best Buddies create this new world for all of us. Thank you very much.